Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana and happy new year to you all. So welcome back. If you're new here, karibu sana. My name is Helen and Fail at home, and kindly before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to this family so that you can join this beautiful family. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So today guys, we're going to cook something very yummy. We have cooked this before, but I'm using a different recipe and different ingredients, and so we are going to cook pancake. And I just want to take you through the ingredients that we will be using. First, you'll need a fork, and then you will need that basin ya kugonge unga yako, and then you'll need turmeric, you'll need yeast, you'll need baking powder, you'll need cinnamon, you'll need cooking oil, and then you'll need salt. But in salt, I'm using pink Himalayan salt. And then you'll need sugar. So, and then you'll need your flour. So those are the only things that we are going to use. And then you'll need your pan, of course, where you're going to cook your pancake. And then you'll need like a small hot pot, or where you'll just keep your pancakes when they're done. And so next we are going to start mixing everything together. Now we will start with the wet ingredients, and there you can see I'm just using water, and it's not warm, it's not hot. We're using cold water. And we are going to measure 2 glasses of water. So again, if you have milk, you can use milk, but today I just wanted to do a recipe where you can just use water, the things that you have. So if you don't have milk, if you don't have coconut water, if you don't have those other milks, you can just use your water, and it's not a must ikue moto. Just use your cold water. Kama ni ya tap, chota kwa tap, and you can use it. Okay guys, so this is a very simple recipe, and I decided to do this recipe because most of the people are going to find it easier, and you'll be needing the things that you have in your house. So guys, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to do the introduction, and I hope you love this video and you will enjoy. So if you do, kindly don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So let's continue with our video. So guys, first you'll start adding your wet mixing your wet things. So first, tumeweka maji. I've told you guys we're using cold water. Then you'll add in your turmeric, and then we're going to add in our salt. We are going to add in our cinnamon a little bit. So in this case, you can just use a little, don't use a lot. You can use your cinnamon very little, and turmeric you can use whichever. If you want it to have that yellow color, then you can mix you can add a lot of turmeric. And then we are going to add in our yeast. And then now we will start mixing everything together. We are using our fork. So kindly make sure you are using your fork, but if you have another thing of mixing, then you can use that. So this is how it looks, and you can see it has a really good yellow color. So we are using turmeric and cinnamon, but if you have food color, you can as well use food color. I think food color will also work well. So don't be stressed if you don't have turmeric. You can just use food color, and it will give you the same results with the turmeric, because even turmeric, it has that yellow color, the same as food color. So if you don't have turmeric, just use your food color. And then next we'll be adding in our flour. I'm using 2 cups. I've used 2 glasses of water, and I'm just adding 2 cups. And then we will add in our baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. Okay guys, don't add baking soda, just add a baking powder, and then now continue mixing everything together. So this is me just showing you how our consistency, our mixture looks, and the consistency that we will need. So just continue mixing everything, and if you want it thick, if you want it light, now that you can do according to how you love your mixture looking like. Okay guys, so let's continue watching and preparing our pancakes. Yeah, so guys, you can see how our mixture is looking like. So continue beating it until you see there's no balls. There are 2 balls that they normally form. Make sure unaigonga vizuri, yachane vizuri. And then next we're going to cover it for few minutes. And then I just saw kifuniko yangu ni kidogo, so I had to change. And now we're just going to leave the mixture for like 10 minutes. Now we'll clean our surfaces and remove the things that we don't need, we are not using anymore. So just let it sit there so that everything, the yeast and the baking soda, like everything inaweza at least mix vizuri, and it will help at least ukiacha everything ingiane vizuri. If my Kiswahili it's good. So we are just going to wait for a few minutes, and while we are waiting, I would like to say that sometimes what you cook, it doesn't need a lot of things. You don't need a lot of ingredients, you don't need a lot of spices, very few things, and so long as you cook it with love, you just find your food tasting yummy. So guys, over here you have seen it has seated aside for like 10 minutes. So I waited for 10 to 15 minutes, guys, because it was 14, so that's like 15 minutes. And so you can see the way it looks. It's not thick, it's not light. I just wanted mine in the middle, isikuwe nzito na isikuwe nyepesi sana. So and I said it's upon how you love your mixture, okay? So guys, we will now start cooking our pancakes. So make sure you have your pan, and then light on your gas. Now put on your pan so that it can heat, and make sure pan yako imekuwa moto vizuri. Make sure your pan is hot enough, because most of the times you find that someone is cooking pancake but anasema hazishikani, like inashika pan sana, then inakatika katika. That's because your pan was not hot enough. So make sure your pan is hot, really hot, guys. So make sure umeiweka, and then after some time you'll add a little bit of oil, and then now wait until unaona ni mafuta sasa imekuwa moto kabisa. You can see even the smoke. Oh, sorry. Okay, guys, that's when you'll know that your pan is hot, or when you'll just feel the smell. You'll start feeling the smell of something burning. Now you'll know that your hot is hot enough now to start cooking. And then now you can see our mixture. So I'm just mixing it kidogo ndo isi shikana. I was just doing it for fun. I just love doing that while we were waiting for our pan to heat. So over here you can see we have our mixture and our pan is ready. So we're just going to add a little bit of oil, and you can see immediately I add my oil, inaanza ku spread, meaning our pan is hot, but it's not hot the way I want. So I'm just going to wait it for another few minutes until it's hot enough, so that I can start I can start now frying my pancakes. Okay, guys, so make sure your pan is hot. Make sure your pan is hot, is a really good, it's in a good heat, so that at least pancake zako hazita could disappoint at the end of it all. If you're using non-stick pan, and if you're using the regular pan, ile pan muzito ya chapo, just make sure una pan yako ni moto vizuri. Make sure your pan ni moto vizuri. And then in this case you can use high heat, and then now you reduce once it has cooked, okay? So kindly make sure your pan is really hot, whichever pan you are using. Okay, guys, so now we will start adding in our mixture. So you see the spoon that I'm using, my serving spoon. You can use any, but I love using this because at least inatoa kasakol kazuri. And then unapima mixture yako. Hautaweka mingi, hautaweka kidogo, not unless you want to add. And again, another thing about circles. We are not perfect in making circles, but we are trying. Okay, guys, so don't feel like, oh, I can't. Siwezi eka kitu ikwe in a good circle shape, whether it's chapo. No, don't stress yourself. As long as the food is yummy, so just stress. So after doing this, now you can see it has oil, and immediately now it starts spreading oil, and you can see my pancake nimekelea na inaanza kurotate, meaning our pan is hot enough. Okay, guys, so after imekauka kidogo one side, now you'll turn. You see how it has a really nice color, and haitaungua. So make sure at least, and again, make sure you're keen. So after dry one side and then you turn the other side, now you can reduce your heat. At least you cook it on a medium heat. But if at all, you can now, unaweza manage kupelekana na time, then you can just continue using high heat. Okay, so long as don't change your mind ama utoe macho hapo. Make sure una cook and you are not doing anything else. Okay guys, so let's continue cooking our pancakes. And so unakausha and then you add a little bit of oil, because remember in our mixture tuliongeza mafuta. So in this case you don't need to use a lot of oil. Tumia tu mafuta kidogo sana, and your pancakes will be ready. So this is our first pancake, and honestly it's not bad. It's not bad. So if you put your first pancake ama your chapo and uone inashika chini, inakauka vibaya, just know there's something didn't work well, whether the pan was not hot enough, haukungojea. Okay, and so guys, you can see our first is already done. Now here is our second one, and this one I nilipika a bit bigger, ilikuwa kubwa kidogo, and I said the shape, it doesn't matter. Kuna yenye itatokea ikiwa circle, lingine haitatokea ikiwa very good circle, but whichever way, so long as it's yummy, that's what we are looking for, the taste. Okay, so make sure unaacha inashika kidogo and then you turn it, and then after that put some oil, and then now start frying it like the way you normally cook your chapos. You know that those people that cook pancakes and they look like I don't know which color I can say, ni kama haijaiva ndani, ni kama inakaa it's iko wet. So make sure you cook your pancakes well. Give them time to cook. Give them time to cook, and you will enjoy your pancakes. So guys, I'll just leave you guys to continue watching the video, and I hope you love this video. And if you have reached to this point, kindly like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Okay guys, I'm just humbly requesting you to kindly subscribe if you haven't. You'll see the word written subscribe in red color down on your phone, down there in the right corner. Just tap it. It's absolutely free. You won't be charged anything guys. It's free of charge, and by doing that you'll be joining my family, and I will be getting the videos that I'll be uploading. Nowadays I upload like after 1 day or maybe 2 days, because I said this year I just want to be consistent in my YouTube channel. I want to continue growing my channel. So kindly subscribe and join the family, and don't forget to like the video. Okay guys, so continue watching the video till the end. Bye bye.